Have you ever wondered if one of the biggest influences on your personality happened before you were even old enough to remember? Not your school, not your friends, not even your parents' words. Something much simpler. A hug. Think about it. A newborn enters the world without knowing language, money, success, or failure. Their brain is almost completely dependent on one question: am I safe? And strangely, one of the first ways the brain tries to answer that question isn't through words, it's through touch. Now here's something fascinating. You probably don't remember the first person who held you. You don't remember your first hug. You don't remember the first time someone comforted you while you cried. But your brain might, not as a memory you can replay, but as patterns that quietly shaped how your nervous system learned to respond to the world. For decades, psychologists and neuroscientists have studied how early caregiving affects emotional development. And what they found is both beautiful and a little unsettling. The human brain isn't built to grow alone. From the very beginning, babies depend on caring adults not only for food, but also for comfort, warmth, and consistent care. These experiences help the brain learn how to calm down after stress and begin building trust in the world. That doesn't mean every baby who experiences less physical affection will struggle forever. Human development is far more complex than that. Loving relationships later in life can also make a profound difference. But it does remind us that the smallest moments of care can have lasting effects. Imagine two babies. Both are healthy, both are fed, both sleep in safe places. But whenever baby A cries, someone gently picks them up. They hear a calm voice. They feel warm arms around them. Slowly, their heartbeat settles. Their breathing becomes steady. Without understanding a single word, their brain starts collecting evidence. When I'm scared, someone comes. Now imagine baby B. They're also cared for and fed, but comforting touch happens much less often. Sometimes they stay upset longer before someone responds. Their brain isn't making a conscious decision. It's simply learning from repeated experiences. Every experience becomes information. Every moment teaches something. This isn't about blame. Parents face enormous challenges. Some are exhausted. Some struggle with mental health. Some have little support. And many loving parents simply didn't know what science has discovered over the past several decades. This isn't a story about perfect parenting. It's a story about how remarkably adaptable and sensitive the human brain is. Here's something even more surprising. Touch does more than provide comfort. Gentle, caring physical contact can help reduce stress hormones and support the release of chemicals associated with bonding and emotional connection. In other words, a hug isn't just emotional. It's biological. Your body responds before your mind even understands what's happening. Have you ever noticed how, after an incredibly stressful day, one genuine hug from someone you trust can make your shoulders relax? Or why holding a frightened child's hand often calms them faster than giving a long explanation? That's because before humans learned to solve problems with words, we survived through connection. Long before cities existed, long before books, long inside you relax? That reaction isn't weakness. It's part of being human. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. If early experiences help shape the brain, does that mean your future was decided before your first birthday? Thankfully, no. And that's where the most hopeful part of this story begins. Because the human brain has an extraordinary ability that scientists call adaptability. Throughout life, new experiences, healthy relationships, supportive friendships, these behaviors can seem confusing. But often, they aren't random. They're simply ways the mind has learned to protect itself. Psychologists call these attachment patterns, the ways we learn to connect with other people. No one is born afraid of love. No one is born afraid of being left behind. Those patterns are shaped over time by many experiences, especially the relationships we have while growing up. Some people grow up expecting others to be there for them. Others learn to expect by genetics, family, culture, life events, and countless experiences. But sometimes, the clues begin much earlier than we realize. And once you understand that, you start seeing yourself and everyone around you in a completely different way. Think about someone you know who always says, "I'm fine," even when they're clearly not. Or someone who pushes people away the moment a relationship starts getting close. Or someone who constantly needs reassurance that they're loved. At first, these behaviors can seem confusing. But often, they aren't random. They're simply ways the mind has learned to protect itself. Psychologists call these attachment patterns, the ways we learn to connect with other people. No one is born afraid of love. No one is born afraid of being left behind. Those patterns are shaped over time by many experiences, especially the relationships we have while growing up. Some people grow up expecting others to be there for them. Others learn to expect disappointment. And some learn that depending on anyone feels unsafe. But here's something important. These patterns are not permanent labels. They're starting points, not life sentences. Your brain keeps learning throughout your life. That's why one caring friend, one healthy relationship, one great mentor, or even one decision to understand yourself better can begin changing patterns that have existed for years. Imagine your mind as a forest. Every repeated experience creates a path. The more often you walk that path, the easier it becomes to follow. But if you choose a new direction, again and again, a new path slowly forms. At first, it's difficult. Then it becomes familiar. Eventually, it becomes natural. That's how change often happens. Not overnight, but one experience at a time. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever hugged someone because you wanted to comfort them, and somehow you ended up feeling calmer too? That's not your imagination. Human connection works both ways. When people feel emotionally safe with each other, both brains and bodies can benefit. Maybe that's why some of the most meaningful moments in life aren't expensive vacations or luxury cars or huge achievements. Sometimes they're unbelievably simple. A parent holding a sleeping child, a friend sitting beside you during your worst day, someone saying, "I'm here," without trying to fix everything. Because before humans learned to impress each other, we learned to comfort each other. And maybe we've forgotten just how powerful that is. The modern world teaches us to become stronger, faster, more productive, more successful. But it rarely reminds us that humans were never designed to succeed completely alone. Strength isn't the absence of connection. Sometimes, real strength is allowing yourself to receive it. So, what if nobody ever held you as a baby? The honest answer is, no one can know exactly how your life would have unfolded. Human lives are shaped by countless influences. Your genes, your family, your community, your choices, your struggles, and the people you meet along the way. Early care matters, but it doesn't define your destiny. Your story is still being written. And maybe that's the most hopeful discovery of all, because every act of kindness, every healthy relationship, every moment you choose understanding over fear has the power to become part of the person you're still becoming. So the next time someone you love reaches for a hug or a child asks to be held, remember, what may look like an ordinary moment could become an extraordinary memory for a brain that is quietly learning what the world feels like. And maybe the greatest gift we can ever give another human being isn't advice, isn't money, isn't success. It's helping them feel, even for a moment, you are safe. Because sometimes, a single moment of genuine human connection doesn't just change someone's day. It changes the way they experience the world. And the most powerful memories are often the ones we can never consciously remember.